Hi guys, it's Colette, and today we're going to be working on this water marble using 4 of the colors from China Glaze's OMG Flashback collection. If you like nail art, be sure you subscribe to my channel, My Simple Little Pleasures, and if you'd like to see how I did this design, just stay tuned. Starting out with clean, dry nails, I'm going to begin with the base coat. I'm using Ready for Takeoff, which is a peel-off base. And you can use whichever is your personal favorite. The colors that I'm using today are from China Glaze's OMG Flashback collection. The pink is BFF, the purple is IDK, and the blue is Tonight. I'll be marbling with all those, plus OMG, the silver, which is what I'm going to be using as my base color. And once we get the water marble, since we're stamping it today, I'm also going to be using a little bit of yellow stopper just for tackiness. As usual, for water marbling, I'm using a 5-ounce paper cup filled with room temperature filtered water. And I'm going to be doing these 4 colors 4 times, so that's going to be a total of 16 rings. Once your bullseye is complete, just make sure your sides are anchored to the sides of the cup if your polish didn't spread all the way. And then we're going to get started drawing the flower. We're just going to go from one side toward the center and then in from the other side, and continue to repeat that for a total of 16 petals. As you see, I gave it a little bit of a dip in the center to clean up any excess. And now I'm going to go ahead and stamp with my stamper. I've got a piece of tape down the center to help me split the design. And, ooh, I see I did get a bubble there. I'm going to try and dip with a little bit more of an angle next time to prevent that, but it should hopefully be okay. We'll see here. So, tap off kind of some of that excess water, move this out of the way. Alright, so here we have the design. I applied this piece of painter's tape to help me break it in half. I'm just going to pull that off now, and that little part that's stuck is the bubble. Okay, let me go with my orange stick. Please let go. Alright, this is okay, this is fine. Okay. There. Okay. Not ideal, you guys. Honestly, but we can work with this. So we have our design split in half. I'm going to add just a little bit of yellow stopper on my nails. And this is going to give me just a little bit of a tacky layer. I'm literally just going to add like a couple light swipes. And just decide which half of the design. I'm just shaking the stamper off camera to get rid of any excess water. Which direction you want the design to face and which design you want on which nail. Then go ahead and line it up, and ooh, we got a little bit of a wrinkle there, but I think we're okay. And woo, there. I'm gonna stamp the pinky too before I address that any further. And make sure that you are lining up the edge of the design with actually the edge of your finger. You don't want to be off and end up with a part of your nail that doesn't have any design. And that was a little bit close. You can kind of see, like right here, it's kind of peaking the base color. Just gently press. I mean, this is almost a decal. I would not say it's quite dry enough to peel off the stamper and apply on its own, but it's quite close to being a decal. You just want to press it down all over your nail. And these definitely dried a lot faster than the color paints that I used for the previous time I stamped a marble. Before I move on to the next nails, what I'm going to do is with my cleanup brush, I'm gonna go right along the edge of my nail, and you could also use like a sharp nail implement for this, but basically I want to break off the edge of that I'm gonna call it a decal for lack of a better term, and on my tip of my nail I'm just going to snip it off. And then this is not really stuck on your skin. This is why I did not bother with any latex or protection. You can just pretty much peel off that excess. But if you were to try and just peel it off, you'd probably peel off a bit of the design on your nail too. That's why I'm being very careful to, like I said, break the edge with a little bit of polish remover before I do that step. And I'm just going to repeat that for all my nails. Since I'm getting 2 nails out of each cup, I'm only going to need to do 5 cups rather, of bullseyes to be able to do all 10 of my nails. Finally, I'll be finishing off with top coat, and as usual, I'm using Seche Vite. So here's the finished manicure, and I really like how these turned out. I can't wait to see them in the sun. And I was originally planning on doing the same design on each nail, but I'm glad that I went with a little bit more of an abstract flower petal. Not just because of the way it looks, but I'm pretty sure I saved myself a lot of frustration. These polishes marbled fairly well, but there were a few kind of quirks. And if you want to see all the testing that I did, as well as kind of behind the scenes of this tutorial, the live stream will be up tomorrow on Monday, and there's a lot of extra information in there. We did tests with the whole collection, we did tests with some other color combinations, and yeah, just lots of good information if you are so inclined. It was a pretty long stream, so I'll warn you that beforehand, but I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'd love to hear what you think down in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching.